Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve question number 4 of exercise 4.2 and the question says find two consecutive positive integers sum of whose squares is 365. We know that what are positive integers? They are basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with positive sign, and what are consecutive? Consecutive are basically number one after another. So basically 3, 4 are consecutive numbers. Similarly 8, 9 are consecutive numbers and so on. And so let's suppose the first integer b equals to x. So clearly if first is x, so next one must be one more than the previous one. So the second integer must be x plus 1. So we have two consecutive integers, and according to the question it says the sum of whose square is, means when we square these numbers, their sum means that when they added is equals to 365. Now we can further simplify this equation. This is x square, so this is a plus b whole square. So this is a square plus b square plus 2ab equals to 365. A plus b whole square is a square, and this is b square. 1 square is 1, and 2 into a into b is basically 2x. So now further solving it, these and this are like terms, so this will be 2x square plus 2x. This positive term when shifted to this side will become negative, and this constant when solved will give 364 with equals to 0. Now you can further solve it. Take 2 as common. So this will be x square plus x minus 2 ones are 2. Carry 1 16, 8 2s are 16, and 8 2s 4 2s are 8. Now you can shift this 2 to this side because here it is 0. So 0 upon 2 will basically become 0. So our equation will remain x square plus x minus 182 equals to 0. Now you have to solve this equation. For that you have to split this middle term into two parts such that the multiplication of those numbers is basically equals to 182. And because here is negative sign, so their difference must be equals to 1. Here there is 1. So for that we know that we have to factorize 182. I am writing it here. So factoring 182 will give 2 9 times, 2 1 times. This can be further solved by 7, 7 1 times, and 7 3 times. So this is 13. So basically 182 is can be divided by 2 into 7 into 13, and you have to think of two numbers whose difference is 1. So if I am saying these two numbers are taken as 1, so this is 14 and this is another 13. So clearly these multiplying these two numbers will give 82 and their difference is 1. So this 1 can be splitted into these two terms, and this will remain as it is equals to 0. So solving further it, so this will be 14x minus 13x minus 182 equals to 0. Take x common from first two terms. So if x is taken common, so only x will remain inside the bracket, and if from 14x x is taken, only 14 will remain. And clearly you have to take something common so that inside the bracket only x plus 14 remain. So if there it is 13x, you have to only remain, you have to only put x inside the bracket. So clearly you have to take 13 as a common, and from 182 if one factor 13 is taken common out, only 14 will remain inside the bracket. And clearly here there are negative sign but they are positive, so you have to take minus 13 as common, so that when minus is taken out, only positive will remain inside the bracket. Now we have again two terms, this is one term minus this is another term, and from both the terms x plus 14 can be taken common, and from this if x plus 14 is taken out only x will remain, and from this if this is taken out only 30 will remain inside the bracket. Now we know that if two factors are multiplying and the result is 0, so the value of these factors must be 0. So x plus 14 must be 0, so the value of x must be minus 14, and in another case x minus 13 is equals to 0, so the value of x must be 13. Now we are talking about positive integers, so the value of x cannot be minus 14 because the question is about positive terms. So the value of x should be equals to 13, means the smaller number or the first integer must be 13 and the next one must be 14 because the next one is 13 plus 1, which is 14. So this is how you can solve these questions. Thank you.